Hello everyone. Welcome to the Palladium Hotel Group presentation for the Ascend 2020 virtual conference. My name is Denise Civic and I'm the Director of Retail Sales for the United States for Palladium Hotel Group. Today's presentation is called We Have It All and We Have You Covered. I will be discussing our brands, TRS Hotels and Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts, our health and safety protocols, our free health insurance for all of our clients checking in, and also Palladium Connect, our travel agent loyalty program. First, I want to talk about TRS Hotels. TRS is about honoring your freedom, or actually your clients honoring their freedom. These are luxury, adults-only resorts located on fabulous beaches in Mexico and the Caribbean. This is where your clients will be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want, by honoring their freedom. We have 4 TRS hotels. We have TRS Coral and Costa Mujeres, which is also a leading hotel of the world, TRS Yucatan Hotel, which is located in Riviera Maya, TRS Turquesa, which is located in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana, and TRS Cap Cana in Dominican Republic as well. Then we have the Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts. Whereas TRS hotels are for adults only, the Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts are multi-generational hotels. We are located in Riviera Maya, Riviera Nayarit, Punta Cana, Costa Mujeres, and Montego Bay. And I'll be going into details about all of these hotels in just a bit. Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts. It's everything you love. These are all-inclusive multi-generational hotels. This means that it's for anybody from kids to 99. Anybody and everybody is welcome. This is great for events, meetings, family reunions, weddings, everything you can imagine. One of the best parts about Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts is that it's stay at one and enjoy all. So if your client steps foot on the Grand Palladium White Sand, let's just say, in Riviera Maya, they have free access to the other 2 Grand Palladiums adjoining that hotel. They can use all of the pools, all of the restaurants in all of those Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts in that destination. I'm going to start with TRS Coral now. Remember, I said that this is a leading hotel of the world. Here's a quick map for me to show what it exactly looks like. The gray area is TRS Coral and the blue buildings are the Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres, and the village is a great little area where the clients can congregate and eat dinner and have their entertainment, get a coffee, go to the sports bar. It's an amazing little village. This hotel is located 30 minutes from the Cancun International Airport. And remember, I'm not going to go into a lot of details about our hotels because I want you to visit our booth and talk to our BDMs and get the fact sheets and get all of the information. But some of the great things about the TRS Coral, again, it's all inclusive and it's adults only. There are 5 a la carte restaurants just for the TRS guests, but if they decide they want to visit the Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres, they're more than welcome to have dinner there too. There are 8 bars with premium liquor. We have a Gravity Sky Bar, an amazing convention center, a Rafa Nadal tennis center, and free access to the hydrotherapy area in our amazing Zentropia Spa. Here's a great picture of the Rafa Nadal Tennis Center, and as you can see, a portion of the clay tennis courts are covered for daytime play, which is free if you decide to play during the day or at night. If you decide to have lessons, there is a charge, however. We have a la carte restaurants at all of our TRS hotels, and I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about them, but here's an example of the names of the restaurants that we have, the international dining, and the guests at TRS hotels can walk up and have a seat or have their butler make a reservation for them. And then of course we have the Chic Cabaret and Restaurant available for TRS guests for free with a small service fee, and I will go into more detail about that in a bit. Chic Cabaret and Restaurant is something like you've never seen before in an all-inclusive resort. It is a gourmet dinner, multi-course, a 3-hour show. There's cabaret, there's jazz, there's Cirque du Soleil, and it is one of the most popular restaurants in all of Playa del Carmen and Costa Mujeres. This is something that your guests do not want to miss. And here we have a picture of the inside of the TRS Coral Chic Cabaret and Restaurant. And I'm going to show you a video so you can see a little bit more about what I'm talking about. Now moving on to the Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres Resort and Spa, located directly next to the TRS Coral. Remember, this is multi-generational. This is our newest hotel along with TRS Coral. We have 670 rooms, a system of canals, which is really cool, that allows guests to reach all points of the resort by boat. It's like a water taxi. Lots of dining available to the guests. Of course, the 51,000 square foot Centropia Spa. And in this hotel, we have the family selection, which is a hotel within a hotel, which offers exclusive VIP features for the entire family. And of course, you have also access to the Rafa Nadal Tennis Center. The choices for dining and entertainment in Grand Palladium hotels and resorts are unimaginable. There are so many different places to eat, to drink, to enjoy, many pools. And of course, we don't forget the kids in our Grand Palladium hotels and resorts. We have kids clubs for babies, kids, and teenagers. And then we have our amazing People of Palladium, our POP team, where they provide a complete program of activities during the day for the entire family. Of course, if you decide to just lay by the pool on a lounge chair, that is totally your option as well. Chic Cabaret is available to the guests at Grand Palladium, but there is a fee. Then we have the family selection at the Grand Palladium Hotels and Resorts in both Costa Mujeres and the Grand Palladium Vallarta Resort and Spa in Mexico. This is, as I said, this is a hotel within a hotel, and there are 80 luxury rooms in the family selection in Costa Mujeres. But one of the great things that they have is they have their own restaurant in their building. They have their own pool. They have their own restaurant at the pool. They have priority booking in the restaurants. They get these cool, if you look at the bed there, you see all the cool amenities with Family Boss. That's our little nickname for kids, and a lot of different room categories, so there's plenty of space for families. You also receive a family host that is like a butler for a family, which will take care of the family's needs. And then again, there's Rafa Nadal. He is one of the he's one of the amazing tennis players in the world. And there are 8 tennis courts, clay, 5 outdoor and 3 indoor, a paddle court, a soccer field, and then there's also a museum where you can go see a lot of Rafa Nadal's trophies and some of his sports equipment. Now moving on to the Riviera Maya and TRS Yucatan Hotel. This hotel is located about 80 minutes from the Cancun International Airport. Again, all-inclusive, adults only, and it's on a beautiful sandy beach. And here is a little map for you to see, of course. On the right-hand side in the top right corner is TRS Yucatan, and then next door we have 3 Grand Palladium hotels, the Grand Palladium White Sand, Grand Palladium Colonial, and Grand Palladium Continental. Now remember, the TRS guests have full access to those 3 Grand Palladiums. Unfortunately, the Grand Palladium guests do not have access to TRS. However, they still have access to all 3 of those hotels. Some unique features for TRS hotels: we have a lot of different room categories. Some have private pools. There's 450 modern suites with hot tubs. We have romantic bungalows on the water, and again, we have private plunge pools in many of the ground floor rooms. We have bally beds on the beach and at the pools, and 5 exquisite a la carte restaurants. And of course, complimentary access to the top rated Chic Cabaret and restaurant. A service fee does apply. Dining. Just like TRS Coral, your butler can make you reservations at any of the a la carte restaurants. And there's 3 pools, one of which has recently won Coolest Pool. Helios is our beachfront Ibiza style restaurant where we play music during the day. It's a really cool place to eat. And those, again, we have Helios in all of our TRS hotels. So a lot of times when I'm talking about one of the hotel brands here, I'm talking about all of the TRS hotels. Then, as I said, we have Grand Palladium White Sand, Grand Palladium Colonial, and Grand Palladium Continental, which are multi-generational hotels. This is a huge property. However, in this time of COVID, this is a really important thing to remember, that we have the density and the space for your clients to move about and not feel like they're running into a lot of different people, and there's no problem with 6-foot social distancing. There are a lot of rooms, and remember, once your client steps foot on in the hotel they're staying, they can visit any of the other Grand Palladiums with no walls and no restrictions. Another great thing we have in our Grand Palladium hotels is adults only rooms. So let's say you have a wedding party, perhaps the wedding couple wants to be with the rest of the family. We do have some great room categories for adults only. And that one picture on the top left hand corner is an example of one of the over the water bungalows with private access. Remember, you can get all of this information in our book. Again, just like Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres, lots of dining options and lots of entertainment options. And don't forget, just because I'm talking about a different Grand Palladium across the brand, it will be basically the same. It just depends on the different size and amount of restaurants, but every Grand Palladium has a children's club, baby club, and teen club. Don't forget, our baby clubs start at age 1. Then moving to the west coast of Mexico, we have the Grand Palladium Vallarta Resort and Spa. This is an amazing hotel. In this hotel, we do have a family selection as well, like we discussed for the Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres. And if you have any clients looking for surfing options, this is a great choice. We have a surf break right in front of the hotel. And people come from all over the world to surf here. We have surfboards, surf lessons. So if you have anybody looking to learn how to surf, this is the place to send them. Some unique features: there's 518 rooms. Of course, we have a Zentropia spa. And again, the VIP features of that family selection. And another special thing we have here is a nature conservancy area for wild animal rehabilitation. So we have a little zoo in the middle of our resort. This is a great place for whale watching too. And in the top left-hand corner is an amazing Mexican restaurant that makes the best guacamole and has the best sunsets of any place I've ever seen. So there's 11 uniquely themed bars, there's a pool, and remember, the family selection has its own private pool, own private restaurant available, and its own private check-in area. Moving on to TRS Turquesa in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. Here's a map. Another large property, so no fear of running into anybody walking down a path. We have the TRS Turquesa on the right-hand side, and moving left, we have the Grand Palladium Palace, the Grand Palladium Punta Cana, and the Grand Palladium Bavaro. This hotel is located about 30 minutes from the Punta Cana International Airport, and it is on 1 mile of beautiful, beautiful Bavaro Beach. This hotel even has a casino, so you can even go there and make some money. It says here 20 minutes, but I think because of traffic sometimes it's 30 minutes from the airport. We have 4 a la carte restaurants, and of course free access to the 3 Grand Palladiums next door. There are a lot of different room categories, and the rooms are huge. Great swim up rooms, great honeymoon suites. So make sure you take a look at all the different room categories. Dining and entertainment, I feel like I'm being repetitive, but remember the TRS guests have their own private restaurants. Grand Palladium guests cannot come and eat in their restaurants, and complimentary access to the Zentropia Spa for the hydrotherapy area. And of course, we have a chic cabaret here, honoring their freedom. In Punta Cana next door, we have the Palace, the Punta Cana, and the Bavaro. Again, expansive and all-inclusive beachfront, many different room categories, and again, we have adults-only rooms available for those honeymooners or somebody from a wedding party, let's say grandma and grandpa, and we have the largest kids club in the Caribbean, providing activities for children ages 1 to 17. Another great thing we have in Punta Cana is First Wine, a wine bar with Spanish-style tapas. And then again, the casino. Lots of different options for dining, 22 bars available in all of the Grand Palladiums. And down on the bottom left-hand picture, you see the kids club, which is in the shape of a castle. It's absolutely beautiful. And you see the dogs there, the characters, that is Rags, our mascot. It's Rags and Friends, and they sing and they dance and they have a nightly show. They have a character breakfast, and the kids go crazy over them. So now I'm moving on to Jamaica, the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton, and the Grand Palladium Jamaica. So on the left-hand side, the blue area is the Grand Palladium Jamaica, and the right-hand side, the yellow, is the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton. These hotels are not located in Montego Bay, but for purposes of understanding where they are, we use Montego Bay, but we're actually in a little town called Lucy, between Montego Bay and Negril. Amazing huge pool, 3 beaches, and the yummiest jerk chicken in a jerk hut located at Sunset Cove Beach. Again, once your clients step foot on whichever hotel they're staying in, the Jamaica or the Lady Hamilton side, they can use all of the facilities. There's some great adults only rooms located on the peninsula of the Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton. Some people get confused and say that the Lady Hamilton is the adults only side, and that is not correct. Both of these hotels are multi-generational. And of course, we were awarded the best pool in Jamaica by Islands, and we have an on-site casino here. There are 17 bars, there's 5 pools. Of course, the pop teen will entertain just like all of the other Grand Palladium hotels and resorts, and lively nightly entertainment and spectacular shows. Great thing about this hotel is after the evening show, the pop team goes up to one of the bars and they start singing and dancing and get the crowd involved and the guests involved, and everybody has a great time. The TRS Cap Cana does not have, it's located in Dominican Republic, and does not have a Grand Palladium located next door. And I forgot to mention for Grand Palladium Jamaica, there is no TRS hotel adjoining it. The TRS Cap Cana Hotel is a small hotel. It's about 10 minutes from the Punta Cana International Airport. We recently acquired it. There's only 115 suites, but it is absolutely beautiful, and being so close to the airport makes it especially appealing. So if you're going in for just a couple of days, this is a great place to stay. There are 4 a la carte restaurants, and of course we have all of the amenities of any other TRS hotel except for the Chic Cabaret, and we do have complimentary access for these guests to go to TRS Turquesa to enjoy the Chic Cabaret and restaurant. Now I just want to talk about a few things that are available at all of our hotel or at all of our destinations. So when I talk about our brands, we have Zentropia Spa, and in each destination, and let's just say for example Costa MUJERES. There is one Zentropia spa for use for both the TRS guests and Grand Palladium guests. Zentropia spas are state-of-the-art. They offer hair, makeup, nails, any kind of spa treatment you can imagine, and of course the hydrotherapy areas, which are out of this world. In each destination, we have the kids clubs. Again, the baby clubs are ages 1 to 3, the kids clubs are ages 4 to 12, and the teen clubs are ages 13 to 17. Remember, there's only one per destination. And again, the teen club is 13 to 17, and here's just a picture of one of the teen clubs. They have video games, makeup lessons, dance lessons, all kinds of games they can play. In each destination, you're going to find a kids pool. This is the kids pool for Grand Palladium and Grand Palladium Jamaica and Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton. It's for ages 1 to 12. It is lifeguarded and it is zero entry, which is a great feature for little ones who want to play in the water and not have to be carried around the pool because they can't get in themselves. And in each destination, we have a 24-hour sports bar where we have food available 24 hours a day. If you are going to one of our hotels in the middle of football season and it's Super Bowl time, rest assured that they'll be showing the game on the TVs for you. And last but not least, the food allergy program that we have at all of our hotels. When your guests check in, where your clients check in, they're asked if they have allergies. If they do, they are handed a color-coded card. So let's just say they have an egg allergy. They would be handed an orange card that they can carry with them from restaurant to restaurant. And also they can talk to the chef, they can talk to the food and beverage manager to be sure that their allergies are handled. So now I'd like to move on to the health and safety protocols that Palladium Hotel Group has in place. Please take a look at the video I'm going to show you.
Be it for holidays or a work trip, at Palladium Hotel Group we've always done everything we could, even the impossible, to make sure that your stay is an unforgettable experience. And for that reason, we've implemented all the recommendations of the World Health Organization to improve our standards in terms of safety, quality, hygiene, and health, incorporating new norms and protocols. All of this will be carried out in order to ensure that all our hotels in the Americas and Europe are safe and secure environments, so that during your stay, the only thing you'll have to worry about is enjoying yourself. Cleaning, disinfection, and protection. We've reinforced the cleaning and disinfection of all spaces, rooms, common zones, and meeting rooms, as well as of our transport vehicles, objects of common use, and those items that may come from outside, such as luggage. Hand sanitizer dispensers will be placed inside the rooms, and we will be adding more dispensers in the common areas. We will prioritize the use of single-use products and establish safety systems at receptions and counters, expanding the medical services present in our accommodations in order to protect your health and that of our staff. Social distancing and capacity control. We will ensure that the safety and social distance of both guests and staff is respected and maintained within the entire hotel premises. In addition, the space between loungers, chairs, and tables in restaurants will be increased and will mark the distance that should be kept, showing it visually. We will also promote the use of reservations for various services. This will apply to restaurants as well as to the gyms, spas, and children's areas. Food and beverage safety. We have reviewed and adapted all operating procedures and quality manuals so that we can keep offering the highest level of food safety standards, encouraging reservations, and establishing a maximum number of people in bars and restaurants. In addition, we'll escort you to your table, which will already be set with silverware, glassware, and napkins that will be, as always, completely disinfected. Individual portions and packaging will be prioritized. A la carte service and personalized show cooking will also be promoted, along with an increase in room service. Innovation and technology. We have always valued continuous innovation, so we feature purifying disinfection systems that spray a mist in the air to purify the atmosphere. They will always be used hand in hand with the adequate safety measures. We will increase the use of technology so that you can check in and check out online. We will begin to digitize all information and will promote the use of our phone application, web portal, and televisions to proceed with the elimination of all paper media that are not necessary. Thanks to these channels, you'll be able to make your reservations and access the menus of our restaurants and bars. Good hygiene practices and training. Inside the hotels, we'll be communicating messages that promote awareness and good hygiene practices. We'll inform you of all the safety measures being taken. We will also provide the necessary protective equipment to our employees and offer them a special training program. Thus, in addition to following all safety, disinfection, and cleaning standards, our staff will also be fully trained to resolve anything that may come up in regard to these factors. The use of masks, gloves, and disposable paper will be mandatory for our staff in certain areas and departments. In addition, we've established a guide of good hygiene practices and mandatory requirements for all our suppliers. We'll be taking the temperatures of our providers as well as of our staff with infrared thermometers. In addition, we have created the Global Security Council and Guest Experience. By using all these measures, along with others, Palladium Hotel Group has adapted to this new and exceptional reality. Keep it in mind that all these measures may vary depending on the norms established by the local authorities of each one of our destinations, allowing you to feel at ease as you continue to enjoy your time with us, so that you never give up that thing you love doing so much, traveling.
The health and safety protocols that I've just shown you are certified by SGS. And SGS is the world's leading inspection, verification, testing, and certification company recognized as the global benchmark for quality and integrity. The next thing I'd like to talk about is our Stay Safe Plus insurance. Palladium Hotel Group, we have you covered. So Palladium Hotel Group is offering each guest upon check-in free medical insurance due to COVID-19. So, and this is a peace of mind insurance for your clients. They receive upon check-in, and this can be used in conjunction with their travel insurance. So a little more about the Stay Safe Insurance Plus. Effective immediately as we reopen our properties, all guests staying at any of our properties at any Grand Palladium or TRS hotel in Mexico, Jamaica, Brazil, and the Dominican Republic will be covered with a new healthcare insurance to protect them against any foreseen circumstance related to the current COVID-19 pandemic. And don't forget, this service or this medical insurance is completely free for your guests, for our guests. So quickly, I'm going to review what it covers. However, remember, as I've said before, please visit our booth so that you can learn more. So the expenses for any illness arises during this stay in the hotel up to 3,000 euros, and for COVID-19 infection up to 100,000 euros. And this exchange rate will be converted to your local currency. Medical transfer of patients. Emergency transfer to the hospital, if needed. Hopefully it wouldn't be. Extension of stay in the event that the affected client does not have to be hospitalized and the doctor determines that they need to stay in the hotel. The policy will cover the expenses derived from prolonging their stay. Repatriation in the event of death. Sending a driver for medical reasons. Return of companions so that the clients can be completely reassured that if something happens, the insurance will cover any type of transfer for 3 of their companions to get back to their place of residence. Will be offered by Palladium Hotel Group completely free of charge for 1 year from the moment we reopen each property while we navigate this pandemic. The introduction of medical assistance insurance complements Palladium Hotel Group's new health and safety protocol, which is being implemented in partnership with SGS. And just a review of what is open, the TRS Coral and Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres are open July 1st. TRS Yucatan, Grand Palladium White Sand, Colonial, and Continental open on October 2nd. Please note between March and October 1st, anyone staying at these hotels or who have been booked at this hotel automatically receive a complimentary upgrade to TRS Coral or Grand Palladium Costa Mujeres. Grand Palladium Vallarta is open. Grand Palladium Lady Hamilton and Grand Palladium Jamaica is open. And the hotels in Dominican Republic are opening on November 19th, and TRS Cap Cana is opening on December 18th. And last but not least, Palladium Connect is our travel agent partnership program. Go to www.palladiumconnect.com or go to our booth to find out more information. You can earn cash for your bookings as long as they're registered within 90 days of the booking date. I hope you have enjoyed my presentation. Please be sure to visit our booth, talk to our BDMs. If you can't visit the booth, please reach out to them. They have all of the information that you need. Have a great day.